Under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Ought to be a good one here between the Seattle Mariners and the New York Yankees. It's going to be a premier pitching matchup. Two of the league's hardest throwers go head-to-head next. And that brings in the Cobra, Dave Parker. And we are set for baseball here this evening.
The right fielder, Dave Parker.
First pitch on the way. First of three here on a Friday night as the first pitch is in there for strike one. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, it dropped another one last time out, and in fact they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, taking a look at the standings right here, this team has a nice lead, comfortable. You always want to find yourself in a position where you're about 5 to 9 games, got the advantage. You don't. One series isn't going to totally kill you in the standings, and this team's sitting pretty right now.
Jared Trout comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Canseco is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Batting third, the center fielder, number 24.
And now Willie Mays. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. In there, no balls and a strike.
Well, if you could throw it for a strike consistently, a first pitch changeup is a...
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. Mariners are down in order, and now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. Now at the plate here is Derek Jeter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The shortstop, Derek.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And fellas, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners at the start of play here tonight. They've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
With that, it's time to check out the starting lineup for the hometown Yankees. Dan Plesac, who are you focused on?
Well, Matt, keep an eye on that number 2 spot. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here,
crowds him a bit with a fastball there, and it's to 1-1. Lifted down the line in left. Lewis waits on it. 2 gone.
Batting third, the right fielder, Paul O'Neill.
So the next to bat will be Paul O'Neill, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Burnett's ready. Here's the first pitch. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
1 ball, 1 strike, the count. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now.
1-2.
Two and two now with 2 away and the base is empty. Now the pitch. Grounded back up the middle. And that's through for a hit.
Hey, there's a nice knock by the 3-hole hitter. I know there's 2 outs, but they always say with your man coming up, the number 4-hole monster, as soon as he steps in the batter's box, there's a runner in scoring position.
Here comes Tino Martinez as he'll swing and hit this one hard, but foul off to the left and out of play. He's got the average of 285 here to start play. 9 homers, 27 driven in. Now a throw over by Burnett and a dive, but he's back. The 0-1 on its way. And a fastball way off target here, and it's even at 1. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, that's a heck of a pitch right there. If he's able to execute with that type of velocity, fastballs up and in, I can't imagine. Not only is he going to break a ton of bats today, but he's going to open up that down and away with the soft stuff later in the game.
Swing and a miss at 1 in the dirt. And that ends the inning. Yankees come up empty. We've played an inning in the Bronx. No score here on the show. So now to the plate, Eddie Murray. He enters this one second in the American League in round trippers.
Guy having another solid campaign, Dero. Coming off a month with double-digit dingers.
Yeah, I was going to say solid. I'll raise you a little bit. That's in fuego right there. Double-digit bombs in 1 month. Watch out for this guy. He's on fire.
First pitch of the AB now. Jeff Bagwell is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. A late swing on the slider, and quickly it's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
And another foul ball. No score here as we play inning number 2. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Digging in will be Kyle Lewis. And he lays off a pitch in there for the first strike.
You know, a lot of guys don't like to swing at the first pitch. That might be the case with this one right here. Took a wheelhouse fastball, 0-0 center cut. Didn't even give the impression he was swinging.
Got him swinging, and that's the 3rd out. 1, 2, 3 go the Mariners. We'll go to the bottom of the 2nd. No score. Now it'll be Jose Canseco as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 here to start the home half of the 2nd.
Canseco.
First pitch of the AB on its way. And a ball, 1-0. To the Yankees left fielder. So let's take a look at our umpiring crew in this one. Working the plate, Rusty Valentine.
Dan, Rusty Valentine behind the dish tonight. He is north-south without question, letters to knees.
Well, I tell you what, he really favors a power pitcher. If you can consistently pitch at about the chest level and above, he'll call that high strike zone. I think he's a very friendly pitcher's umpire.
Hit hard on the ground towards 2nd, and that finds its way through for a base hit.
Boy, Dero, the game of baseball has changed. There's so much velocity in the game. That was a 96-mile-an-hour fastball that he smoked the other way.
Yeah, you have to keep your front shoulder tucked right there. You have to honor. When a guy's throwing that hard, 96 miles an hour, you have to honor that fastball and try and work it the other way to keep you on the off speed.
In now, Daryl Strawberry, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike one. His average sits at 296 entering play. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Comes set, and the 0-1 is taken. That's ball 1. Throw over to the bag, and he just manages to get his hand in. One and one, here it is. Runners going, pitch is high, the throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Good time to call the change as he swings and misses for strike 2. Yankees DH.
No pitcher likes to take 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
In the air, down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there to put it away, but the runner tags and breaks for third. And he'll make it up to third safely here with one away.
Okay, here's how the Mariners are going to line up defensively. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5, fewest errors in the league. Flash, keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
The next batter is Alfonso Soriano. He's currently 9th in the American League batting race entering play.
This guy can do just about everything when he's in the lineup. In the top 5 in the league in runs scored, and he's a big part of this offense. So there's more to this guy than just swinging the bat. He can get on base, too.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Canseco stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
He went with the off speed there once he got him to 0-2, but now that they both missed, I think we'll see more of a challenge pitch here. You don't have to give in, but you can't be too cute either.
The 2-2. High and deep down the left field line. And it's a foul ball. All even at 2-2. Here it is. Popped him up. Trout is there for it. 2 down.
Batting 8th, the catcher, Jorge.
Next, here is Jorge Posada, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. From the stretch, here's the pitch.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2, the pitch. No score at this point, but a 2-out hit could get a runner in from third. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there, a little bit too far out in front. Gotta find a way to keep his hands back.
And this is in the dirt here as it bounds a few feet away. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. 1-2. Here it is. Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the third strike, and that's the third out of the inning. The Yanks leave one. We'll move to the third with no score. So here now is Ty France. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the third after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Into the corner and slicing foul. So far this season, France brings a batting average in the low 220s to the table.
Matty, he struggled against right-handed pitching all season long, but he just needs a few knocks today, maybe to get the confidence going. I don't think this is the norm for this ball player.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Moore.
And stepping in, Dylan Moore, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Hit in the air down the right field line. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound.
2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses. 1-2. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time you get the result you saw right there. A big swing and a miss and another strikeout.
Tom Murphy is at the plate now, and he takes a cold strike. He's back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Hit out towards second. He'll get to this one deep in the hole. Throw gets him there from short right field. A nice play, and that one ends the inning. Mariners are down in order. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up one of the members of the 3,000 hit club, Hall of Famer Wade Boggs. First pitch of the AB on its way. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Lewis waits on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
The batter, number 2.
So now into the box is Derek Jeter. Flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
I'd be shocked if this wasn't a 4-pitch walk right here. He doesn't want to mess around and leave something over the heart of the plate and get beat in this situation.
And that misses for ball 4.
And with the bases empty, you don't feel bad about walking that guy. He's capable of taking deep every time he digs in, so it's not the worst thing in the world to work around him if you can.
And now in the box, Bernie Williams, 0 for 1 here in the early going. Here's the first pitch to him. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. Using the slide.
You need to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
Pitch out. Nothing doing. Now the 2-0 home.
Ball 3.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Jeter leads off first with 1 away. Three and 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
The 3-1 pitch. Takes a strike for a full count now. 3-2.
Can't lose, ball.
Swing and a miss, and they come back from a 3-0 count to sit him down on strikes, and there are 2 gone.
The right fielder,
Stepping in next, Paul O'Neill. He's singled in his first AB. Pitch outside, the throw. Skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Good steal of second there, and that really sets up the middle of this order to drive in a run and break this scoreless ball game. Always great if you can score first early in the game.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Lifted the other way to left center. Chasing after it is Lewis. He can't get there, so the inning will continue.
The pitcher was spotting his pitches effectively until now
batting,
working the edges, painting the corners, but he left this one right over the plate, and it cost him with an RBI extra base hit right there.
At the plate, Tino Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
On 0-2 here, he doesn't have to give in with a great pitch to hit. He's got a base open, so he has to focus on making a good pitch right here.
Now the 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
We just saw a fastball right there. I would not be shocked if he tries to get this guy to go fishing right here and drops a little off-speed pitch in the dirt.
Fastball well outside.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
Here's the payoff pitch. This pitch is popped up. France has a play. And he's got it for the final out of the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We're through 3 in the Bronx. So stepping in is Dave Parker back to the top of the lineup as they're still looking for their first base runner in this one.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've yet to figure this guy out on the mound. He's looked great so far.
He has, but we'll see if this second trip through the order changes anything.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what kind of adjustments these hitters are able to make in the middle innings of this game.
Now here's a comebacker back to the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. Jared Trout will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
Hey, make no mistake about it. This lineup's going to have to get going and get a little bit more aggressive. This guy's pounding the zone.
Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our two starters. And boy, which of those two numbers leap out at you there? How about the 100? My goodness.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Wisely lays off the cut fastball there. It's 2-1.
What we're seeing here is a guy getting pitched to very carefully. It doesn't matter that there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's a threat to score even when he's standing in the batter's box.
Mariners center fielder now with a full count. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Had to wait back on the changeup, and he did a good job just to make contact. Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup. 2 out, nobody on. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner. Digging in, the switch hitter, Eddie Murray, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
Working for the punch-out and the offering. Mays leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And this will be fouled away. The 1-2 is a breaking ball that can't find the zone, and it's even at 2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful.
We'll leave it right there as he strikes out, and that ends the inning. 1 left for Seattle. They trail this one 1-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Jose Canseco.
The left fielder, Jose.
First pitch on its way.
Nope.
And that misses ball 1. Two balls and no strikes.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Outside, 3-0 now.
Kind of frustrating as a pitcher when you start an inning off with 3 straight balls like he has here in the 4th. Makes you start wondering what's going on.
Smoked on the ground left side. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning. So make it 2 hits for him in this one as he's on base here in the home 4th as he tacks on to his total, currently 3rd best on the Yankee ball club.
Strawberry.
Into the box, Daryl Strawberry. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. Now a move over to first. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. Nobody out, runner on first. And there's ball 2 now. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now.
Hey, you guys know me. Hitting's a process of elimination, and I'm eliminating the changeup this next pitch. I'm on everything else.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this is going to be a foul ball as that keeps things at 2-2.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Man, this guy's been incredibly efficient so far in this one, mostly because he's getting ahead. 70% of the batters he's faced, he's thrown the first pitch strike to.
Burnett up to 70 pitches now here tonight. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Now a throw over by Burnett. A dive, but he's back. And another throw over. And a dive, but he's back in. Good spot for the change there, and that'll knock things up at 2-2. Now a throw over, and he'll be back in standing up. The 2-2. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. So 2 are gone now in the Yankee half of the 4th. And here's the switch hitting catcher Jorge Posada. Pitch out, nothing doing. One run, 4 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. A ball and a strike.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
There he goes. Now here's a swing by Posada, and this ball's driven well out to deep right. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A 2-run shot for Jorge Posada, number 13 for him on the year, as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
No surprise with that swing of the bat. This guy is simply one of the best in the game right now. There's not too many guys that take a beautiful hack like that in the league.
Here's the Hall of Famer Wade Boggs,
the third baseman,
as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. The 1-0 is looked at off the plate for a ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
3-0 now. Derek Jeter would be next if they can keep this inning alive. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. This is pulled into right. And what an effort on the running play to end the inning. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run home run. We played 4. It's now 3-0 New York. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Jeff Bagwell. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Changeup stays outside, and he's behind 2-0.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or 2 from this at bat. This guy's been really patient. Now he's in the driver's seat, sitting with the 2-0 count.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
3-2, a full count to the Mariners' designated hitter. Hard on the ground towards short. He's right there. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, one away. Now to the plate, here is Kyle Lewis. Struck out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the fifth.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussions at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
This is skied into short left center. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. Still down 3-0. Set now for the bottom of the fifth, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Derek Jeter. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. Two and 0. Here's the pitch.
3 balls, no strikes.
Bernie Williams waits on deck. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Lewis arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Up next for the Yankees.
Next it'll be Bernie Williams. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1.
All right, this is going to get interesting. Little 0-0 changeup right there. Little out in front. Let's see if he makes the adjustment and plays with the big part of the field.
Behind 0-2 now. Trying to send him packing for the second time.
The count is 1 and 2.
You know he's probably cheating on that inside pitch after he got jammed earlier. If you're on the mound right now, you want to try to hit that outside corner, and there's a pretty good chance you'll get him to roll over something.
Hit out towards second. Reined in. Throw on to first for the out, and Burnett's looking at a 1-2-3 inning here.
The right fielder, number 21.
Next for New York, Paul O'Neill. He doubled his last time up. Burnett's ready. Here's the first pitch. Swing and a liner. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. And they'll get the ball back in quickly, holding him to a single.
Hey, D-Roll, that's just what you want to do. Keep the pressure on. He's given up a couple of runs early already in this game, and now he gives up the 2-out single.
Yeah, no chance right there. You want to make this guy work. You want to try and get into their pen as quick as possible. And if 2-out knocks are the answer, then so be it.
Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Tino Martinez is in for the third time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. O'Neill is off of first with 2 away. Pitch out, nothing doing. Popped him up. Murphy is under it, and he makes the play to end the inning. 1 left for the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. New inning set to get underway, and set to go is the second baseman, Dylan Moore.
Still a big bagel in that hit column, and this is where the frustration can start setting in on a team if they're not careful. It's never a good feeling when you know the guy out there on the mound is completely shutting you down.
2-0 now. And he fouls this one off.
Well, obviously somebody was hooting with the Owls last night. This entire roster, they've showed up for the first game of this road trip and are getting absolute.
Swing, high drive, left field and deep. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, Dero, it's kind of getting late early. That's only their first hit of the game, and we're into the 6th inning.
Yeah, this guy's been on point all day, working it in and out. Their pitching staff obviously did their homework on this offense. But right here, able to break through with the first knock. Hopefully the pass the baton mentality goes into effect, and we get some offense.
And that'll bring in Tom Murphy. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Center fielder on the run. He makes the catch, and the runner from second will tag and head for third. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone. Next up is Dave Parker. He's hitless in the game, as is much of the rest of his team. No balls and one strike. And that misses 1-1.
Hey, this is a real pesky hitter right here. As a pitcher, you really like to keep this guy off the bases. This is a guy that kind of sets the tables for big innings.
2-1 count now to the Mariners leadoff batter. Parker in front, 3-1 to the Cobra.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
Count full, 3 balls and 2 strikes. And that misses ball 4. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning. Up next, Jared Trout. He's got runners at the corners here with only one gone. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. Catch made here in medium deep right center, and the runner's breaking from third. And not in time as the run scores.
The center fielder,
so it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring up the great Willie Mays. Oh, and that one swung through the strike zone that time at 98. 0-1. In there, and he's in control 0-2 now.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive in a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
To 1-2 now. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. So a run on 1 hit, no errors, and a man left. The 5, 6, and 7 slots due up in the bottom of inning number 6. The Yankees lead it 3-1. Kenan Middleton enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in the outfielder, Jose Canseco. First pitch coming, here it is. And down in the Mariner bullpen, it looks like a right-hander's up to throw. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Middleton is a guy that you'll notice attacks hitters with a high velocity slider. Not the old sweeper. He really fires it in there and snaps off big numbers. He's set, and the 2-1 pitch fouled off. Here now the 2-2. Doesn't get the zone. Count full now.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
The 3-2 pitch is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Daryl Strawberry is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Oh, this is what you get fired up for right here. Hard fastball against a power hitter. I know he was late right there, but if he comes back, this one might not come back.
So it was a strikeout looking there. Daryl Strawberry becomes out number 2 this inning. He's set. Here it comes. Alfonso Soriano stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
That's wide. 2-0. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
I mean, he had to. I'm going to give him benefit of the doubt and say he was sitting something off speed, because to be late on a fastball in a count like that is just unforgivable.
The count now at 2-2. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. High in the air and deep to straightaway left. Lewis looks up, and that one is gone on a 2-strike count with 2 away in the inning. A solo shot here to left, number 491 in his career, as the Yankees have taken a 4-1 lead.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Standing in now, Jorge Posada, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. That evens it up 1-1. And the pitch. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw onto the first baseman Murray, and that retires the side. The Yankees do get 1 on the solo homer. 4, 5, and 6 coming up to start the 7th. It's now 4-1 New York. And now here is Eddie Murray. Due up are the 4, 5, and 6 hitters, and they're hoping that this is the part of the lineup that can get something going.
Yeah, only 1 run on the board so far for them. They just haven't had consistently good at-bats.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Next will be the designated hitter, Jeff Bagwell. No hits to this point. And a strike called at the letters. Looked high to me, but it's 0-1. Hit out towards second. On to first, and it's a quick start to the 7th, as now there are 2 away. Next to dig in, Kyle Lewis struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
He just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the game for the Mariners to this point. Skied into straightaway right. O'Neill is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Mariners are down in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Billy Wagner will take over on the mound to start the bottom of the 7th. Alan Trammell is up off the bench as he'll be asked to get something started in the home half of the 7th. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. The average at 284 to begin play. 2 home runs and a dozen RBIs. And a curveball that he didn't get on top of there. It's 1-1. And he'll come back with one in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And the move to the pinch hitter will not pan out as that's taken in for the first out.
The batter, number 2.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Derek Jeter. He flew out in his last debut. He's ready. Here's the first pitch. Hit high and deep to straightaway right field. Going back is Parker. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
Now batting, center fielder.
So now here is Bernie Williams, grounded out in his last at-bat. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. High chopper to third. Scooped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3 as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Alan Trammell is going to go ahead and stay in the ballgame and play
for the Yankees. Now playing third base, number 71, Alan.
First delivery to him. Slider, and that's hit on the ground towards second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, second baseman.
Digging in now for the Mariners, Dylan Moore, 1 for 2 in the ballgame thus far. And they start him out away with a called strike.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ballgame. Next up, Tom Murphy. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, that's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time.
And we'll just leave it there as they make the play to end the inning. 1-2-3 go the Mariners. They trail it 4-1. Stepping up is Paul O'Neill, singled in his last at-bat. Ricky Henderson is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. First offering on its way. As he can't make contact and is tied up here at strike 1. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Hey, that was a nasty pitch right there. Ton of rotation on that ball. You could almost see the red dot from up here. Nasty depth.
And a good curveball gets him swinging for route number 1.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base. And that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Cecil Fielder steps into the on-deck circle now, looking to start something here with 1 gone in the inning. As he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 5 homers, 18 driven in. Here comes the 0-1. Oh, and you talk about a pitcher getting the benefit of the doubt. That's low. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. On he pops it up, drifting just beyond the infield. And that'll take care of the pinch hitter here for route number 2.
Now batting, left fielder.
So next to bat will be Jose Canseco. From the stretch. As he'll go after a curveball out of the zone to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this pitcher better be careful right here. My man at the plate is not trying to push something to the opposite field.
Well, and he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2.
See, guys, he is human. Occasionally an ugly swing right there. But he's having a monster season, so I'm going to give him a free pass.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Ricky Henderson stays in the game after pinch hitting, and he'll be patrolling right field. Jeff Nelson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the ninth. This is line to left, and that's a base hit. So a little first pitch swinging there as he's on to kick off the inning.
Hey, excellent job right there, leading off the inning with a base hit. We got to keep this line moving. We cannot stop. Nobody can make an out. We have to find a way to put 2 men, maybe 3 men, put some pressure on this defense.
He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's through into left, and back-to-back singles have him in business to start the ninth.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Willie Mays stands in as he looks at a called strike. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded up the first baseline. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
Count even at 2-2. Has a look, now the pitch. Sliced hard on the ground, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Boy, Dero, we're looking at a big inning right here with that single. Bases are loaded, yet no runs have scored in this inning.
Yeah, and that's exactly what that pitcher wants you to think. You have to eliminate the noise, Dan. Just try and drive in the guy from third base. Don't put pressure on yourself that you have to get everyone in with one swing of the bat. Pass the baton and keep the line moving.
The 2-1 home. Waves and misses for strike number 2. And he gets him swinging. What a big out there, as there is now 1 away.
Really important time for a strikeout there, guys. Tying run at first, so objective number 1 is stranding him on base. And now with 1 out, it becomes a lot more difficult to manufacture that run.
Jeff Bagwell is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Swing and a ball lifted into straightaway center. Long run for the center fielder. He makes the catch. Here comes the runner from third. A cash in here as the run is in to score from third. Next to hit, Kyle Lewis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the ninth. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
Get it ready, big boy. This guy's throwing 3 digits right here. The best way I can help the fans is 90 to 92. You can usually see seams. 92 to 90.
And he struck him out for out number 3. So that'll wrap things up here as they leave the possible tying run stranded at first. 4-2 the final score tonight. So the Bronx Bombers led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Dwight Gooden earns his 8th victory of the season, allowing only a single hit across 8 full innings. Jeff Nelson earns the save out of the bullpen, his 2nd. So that'll do it for us. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more